Hi everyone, welcome back to another session. If you look at our command zone, it's about artifacts today.
Exactly.
In a nutshell.
Yeah.
So, Samuel is, we are kind of back with our take on Shorikai, I would say so. Martin played a similar list last time.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely not the deck you see, well, definitely not the deck. I mean, we are more leaning into artifacts than other lists do, I guess.
I prefer, I think the mono blue control variants, they take too long to win the game, just as a personal play preference. They might be better in some situations, but I enjoy playing those kinds of artifacts, balance, winter orb type decks.
Yep.
And this is what this is built to be for starters. And be different from the mono blue control variants, but you'll see what it's like, and hopefully it does pretty well.
Yeah, we've talked about it prior to the match that what makes Shorikai especially interesting is that there's not one streamlined way of brewing the deck or playing the deck. It leaves some variance to different strategies, so I really appreciate having a new Osiris commander that's playable. And I'm playing Sai. There have been a couple of upgrades recently, especially due to the Kamigawa set. As you see here, I will not talk about every single card. We have Reality Chip, it's an artifact, pretty good. For those of you following Vintage, and I think Legacy as well, Patrick, I think there is a Legacy deck as well. Patrick Automaton is doing great work there.
Modern definitely.
Modern as well?
In scales.
Ah, okay. I didn't know about Modern. Kind of Cannoneer, that's pretty much the best upgrade since a long time now. Very powerful card, Improvise, Ward, unblockable, and the wording is perfect for the deck. It doesn't say cast like the automaton, it says enters the battlefield. So even your artifact lands triggering the turtle, which is great. Moonsnare prototype, it's for this deck it's an upgrade to Springleaf Drum, since you can use your artifact, create mana, and it leaves some nice synergy with Winter Orb, for example. And then your Tezzeret is also a very powerful card. Getting some pressure out of nothing, so to say. The activated ability is quite useful in most cases. You just have to be careful if you activate lands, the ability is gone for that turn. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I think, when was the last time we played this commander? 2 or 3 years ago. It was one of our very first videos,
Yeah,
I guess.
I think we played it against Team Artifacts.
Team Artifacts. Right.
Recall correctly.
Yeah. Or Jund, something like this.
Yeah.
But back in the days, and it's still, or there were some problems with the amount of counterspells this deck should run compared to the quality artifacts you include. And I think these days the list contains still the best counterspells, I would say. Maybe you could even run less, simply because, as I just showed you a few cards, the quality of the individual cards really increased. And I think it became a good deck again. Also, you have to keep in mind that 3 years ago there were decks like Alluran, Akiri Silas, with so many more strategies and colors and whatsoever, that it was much harder for Sai to compete compared to today.
Yep. A lot of good cards have been banned since the last time we played Sai.
Right. And obviously Sai suffers from not having Ancient Tube and Moxel Power, but it's not the only one. You would play them as well. I'm very sure about it.
Absolutely.
But still, it's fine, I'd say. I'll try to prove my position today and show that it's a powerful deck again. At least I've been enjoying it a lot over the couple of last days. But first, as always.
Yes, I have that.
The brains are going in the same direction.
Yeah. Okay.
I was so close to take a paper tag, but we will resolve mulligans,
Yes.
and then we're back. Alright. So let's start with the first round. I had to mulligan down to 6.
I've kept my 7, and I will start off the game with
Sure.
a Tundra and a Hard Evidence.
That's good.
It's a crab and a clue.
Crab and a clue. That's my turn?
Yep.
I will start off with a preordain.
It's a good card too.
It is indeed. Bottom, bottom. Is it the bottom, bottom? Yeah, I think it's the bottom, bottom. And then I draw a card and it's your turn.
Card, I'll play land and a Fellluster.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll pass the turn.
I will play a Smuggler's Copter, go.
Okay. I'll draw a card. And I'd like to try and cast my commander.
Sure.
Okay. Then it's your turn.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'd like to try and cast a Trigger Mage.
That's fine.
That's fine. Then I will search for a Pithing Needle.
Mm-hmm.
I will crew the Copter and take for 3.
I'll take 3.
And I have a trigger as well.
Yep.
Try encourage. Probably getting rid of the position.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's your turn.
Okay. I'll tap, I'll draw. I think I will start us off with an activation.
Sure.
Draw a card. I draw 2 cards. what is this? This
Good
card.
magic.
Arid Mesa. And play that. I have a pilot.
Okay.
And then I will pass the turn.
How many cards in hand?
5.
5. Let's start by trying to cast my Pithing Needle.
Your Pithing Needle resolves.
I would like to name Shorikai.
Sure.
Probably trying to cast Sai.
That's fine.
That's fine. So there is a chance that the other way around he would have countered it. Who knows? Crew the Copter.
Like 2 swords side.
Would like to sword Sai.
You gain a life.
Then I will attack with both. I go for combat.
I will, before the attack, so I'll play to crack the clue.
Sure.
Then you can attack.
And I just realized that it was the crab, so it doesn't make a lot of sense. Attacking the Trigger Mage.
Yep.
I have a trigger. And I will get rid of the land.
Okay.
And then you take 3.
Yep.
And searching.
On tap.
Mhm.
I'll draw.
Some of you might wonder why I did not cast Sai first and then the needle. I wanted to play around Mother League and all that stuff because I really want to resolve the needle.
Yep.
Since that might be something that Samuel is struggling with. Your deck has a couple of options. But still.
It does. think I will cast a Teferi.
That's a good one.
And the Teferi will go to 5.
Mm-hmm.
I'll draw a card. And then I'll pass the turn.
Okay. I think I will try to resolve an Earthbound Ravager.
That's fine.
That's fine, good. Then I will crew the copter.
Mm-hmm.
Go for combat.
Mm-hmm.
Turn.
You have to declare who you're attacking?
You.
Okay. You can finish your looting.
I'll discard a dice.
Mm-hmm. I'll take 3.
And I will try to cast a Take Away.
I'd like to bounce the bitzelberg.
The needle
the
in
needle.
response.
Yeah.
Sure.
Then I'd like to activate
In still on second.
with the storm.
Yeah. So the Boron is on adventure.
And I have a dude.
You do have a dude.
Then the Tanglewire resolves.
Okay, go ahead.
I
have a trigger.
I activate
Okay.
my commander. Then I discard a card. Then I will tap. Then I'll tap everything that I have.
Okay.
For this. And I'll enlighten to draw.
Mm-hmm. 4. You're still prior to...
This trigger's resolved,
Yeah.
and I'm still before my draw step.
Okay, you're fine. Yeah, fair enough. Good. Powerful play.
Then I will go to my draw step. I'll draw the Winter Orb.
Mm-hmm.
And I will plus Tiff, draw. And I'll play a land.
Mm-hmm.
Cast the Winter Orb. And play a Portable Hole. Target the copter.
Yeah. Okay. Will I do this? Maybe we'll just sacrifice a copper instead.
Okay.
Into the Ravager.
Okay. Then it's your turn. I'll untap 2 lands.
Draw a card for turn. Go for combat.
Attack.
You. And I play a Pithing Needle. I have 1 mana floating. You can go.
I will untap like this. tap 3 things. Do I just... Don't think I'm ready to start attacking yet. I think I will spend the mana to activate. Discard.
Having the pilots reckons my Tangle Wire a lot.
Yes. And then I'll tap 3 pilots.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, no, I don't have to tap 3 pilots. I can tap Fort of the Hole and 2 pilots. Then I'll draw for turn. Then I will take Thopterist-version.
So we'll get us second game.
I will brainstorm. Lion Sash. And I'll crack my fetch for this card. Then I'll shuffle.
Yeah.
And I'll pass the turn to you and untap.
Yeah, I'm a bit skeptical that I can do anything. Because you probably have a bunch of removal at Jitter. And now you can just block my Ravager with your tokens.
The Jitter resolves.
Go for a comment.
Sure.
I'll take you.
Block with the crab.
Yes. Let's sacrifice the Seed of the Synod. So the crab dies.
My crab's dead. Poor crab.
And it's your turn. If your opponent is abusing your playstyle, that's not good.
Untap. Trigger. Draw for turn. Uptick. Draw. That's a good card. I can play this. I can crew here.
Alright, this one is
combat for 8.
not attacking with the Lion Sash? Okay.
No.
Then I'm down to 13.
Then I will play a Tezzeret.
Yeah.
Uptick, uptick Tez.
Mommy!
I've played my land. And your turn. I'm back to lands.
So I will untap a land as well. This one is down to 1. Well, I can try to equip the GG to my Arcbound Ravager.
Sure.
Why not, right? And then I can... Try to go for combat.
Mm-hmm.
And attack with these two creatures.
I will block the Ravager with the Sash.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, we've gone blockers, sure. That happens.
So you take 2 damage?
Yep.
And the judges are on 2 as well.
Yep.
Then it's your turn, I guess.
I can activate the Commander at the end of the turn. Draw 2. Discard Verdict. Then I'll untap. These artifacts. Wondering what you could have. Draw for turn. Playing land.
You're ignoring orb, do you?
Oh, it does. Yeah, sure. I was tapped like this.
Yeah.
Okay. I will uptake Tiff.
It's on 3.
That's 3.
Not 5.
Wondering what you could have. Ultimate Tezzeret?
Yeah. I forgot about this one.
Okay. Yeah, then I'd like to attack for 20.
Yeah, I have a bridge in hand, but it's not going to work.
Like semi-bridge?
Yeah. Okay. I've lost the first one. We've already talked about it. I might have, at some point, might have sacrificed the tackle wire into my Ravager. I decided not to do so. Maybe it was a mistake, but it looked heavily in your favor the first game.
Yes.
And I will start with an island and an FS spellbomb.
Okay.
You can go.
I'll draw. I'll play land and a Serum Vision.
Sure.
Draw a card and scry 2. Then I'll pass the turn.
Drawing a card. Go ahead.
Draw a card. I will shock and cast an Arcane Signal.
Okay. My turn?
Yep.
Going to try and cast Sai.
Like to try and cast a Martyrs.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Go ahead.
Draw a card.
Oh, guys.
I'd like to try and cast my Commander. And then pass the turn.
I would like to try and cast an Edge Champion.
Hospital days.
And then Retrofit a Foundry and pass the turn.
Okay. I'll draw a card. You have no mana open. Try to cast a Kitori, Pilot Prodigy. Then he has crew 2.
Yeah.
Then I'd like to crew him. I'd like to go to combat. I'd like to attack with an 8/8 Vigilant Lifelinker.
Amazing.
Yeah. I'll go to 25. And then I'll pass the turn.
I have to even keep that open. I have a Master of Ethereum.
Response.
Yes.
Activate. 2. Discard 1. Then that resolves.
Then it's your turn.
So he is 3/3.
Yes.
Okay. And that costs 2 to activate. I'll draw for turn. I'll play land. Yep, and I'll cast a Fellwestern.
Yep.
And then activate.
You forgot your pilots, right?
That's true, I have pilots.
So here you
That's
go.
my second pilot. And I'll discard a secret enclose. Go ahead.
Okay. So drawing cards. I can try and play Tezzeret. Results. Okay. So if I get a Pithing Needle, you can't crew it either, right? All activated abilities are shut down.
That is correct.
Good.
You would like to activate it.
Yes.
I will untap and crew.
Okay. Then I will still get a Pithing Needle.
Okay. And name, I'm guessing.
And I name Shorikai, yes. And then it's your turn.
Then I'll draw for turn. Channel a Moonsnare prototype on the needle.
Yes.
Top or bottom of library.
Okay.
Then I'll crew.
Oh yeah, okay, you can also cruise like that.
Go to combat.
Yeah.
Trigger. And then both of these attack. All of these attack as well.
They're all on Teferi, I will block the pilots.
Mhm.
When Teferi dies, you gain 8 life.
I do. Then I'll cast a. What's that? No, I see 3 cards with that. That's better. I'll cast a Predator. I'll draw this card. Yeah, I'll draw this card and then I'll pass.
Then I draw my needle.
You do it.
And I would like to cast my needle.
Yep.
I will name you Shorikai.
Yep.
Then I will play Antiquities War.
It's a good card.
Does it resolve?
Yes.
Look at the top 5 cards. I'll take a spell sketch. So this one is in my hand, and then I attack for 4.
Sure.
And you can go.
Untap. Draw. Cast a Studforge.
Yes.
I will cast an Equip it.
Yep. 2 Kotori.
To Kotori.
Okay.
And attack for 3.
Yep. Go down to 9.
Trigger.
Okay.
What? One trigger. This is your turn.
The other one is not relevant. Then I draw cards, and then I take up my Antiquity War.
This makes everything 5/5s when resolves. 1, 2, 3.
I'll take a thought monitor.
That's a good card.
I do think so as well. So now I have to check what I'm going to do. Change anything? Spells guide.
Have a spell
Spells
snare.
guide, a spell snare. That's powerful. What I think I will do is cast a.
Kappa Cannoneer.
That's correct.
Kappa Cannoneer has. Does Ward count for abilities too? No, it's just spells, right?
Spells and abilities.
Okay.
If you want to jitter it, you have to pay 4.
I have to pay it. 16.
If you want to kill it right now, yes.
Yes.
Yes. You would have to pay 16.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Yeah.
I think it will just pass.
Okay. I'll draw. Attack.
I would like to crack the spell and bounce it.
Yep. Play a land.
Yep.
I will snap.
Yep.
For a preordain.
Okay.
Bottom both of these. Draw a card. Like this. Your turn.
Okay. And I will draw a card, and my Antiquities board ticks up. So I have 4 5/5 creatures on board. 1 5/5, 2 3 6 6. I think I have this now as a chief engineer. I would like to cast an Ethereum Sculptor. Have a trigger. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Cast the Thought Monitor. Have a trigger and a draw trigger.
Yep.
I would like to cast an expedition map.
Yep.
And another trigger.
Yep.
And then I would like to go for combat.
Yep.
So you could do this. That's too risky to me. We will attack with the Cannoneer, the Master, and the Foundry.
No.
I don't want
Okay.
to sacrifice my needle.
That's okay. I will. This is 5/5.
Correct.
No, it's bigger. No, it's
No,
not.
it's
not.
altered.
It's 5/5. Yeah. I will block here
Yeah.
and pump twice.
Okay.
And I take 6 plus
This is
it's
8.
9.
8.
1 from this.
Yeah.
This
5.
is 5?
Sorry, yeah, 9.
So I take 15.
Correct. By the way, I didn't need to pay mana for the
Map.
map. It was like this actually.
Why?
Because I have 1 reduction for the Thought Monitor, and I was like
Yeah, but you need to spend the blue.
1 2 3 4 5
Yeah.
6.
Yeah, but you need to spend the blue mana. So this cost a blue and this
Okay,
cost a blue.
yeah, fair enough. So yeah.
So I was at 29. 15. So I go to 14.
it's your turn, I guess. Yeah, there's not much else I can do. Interesting game still. Draw. Maybe the cannoneer can bring it home.
Maybe you can.
Would be cool.
I can also attack like this.
So that would be 7. I think I can just trade with the mage. I'm on 9.
You can take 3.
I take 3?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So just not because the mage is down.
Mm-hmm.
Cold Steel Heart. No, that's already signet. And a Cold Steel. Okay. You got a bunch of mana artifacts. This one is up to 4.
This one's up to 4. I will re-equip here.
Okay.
I'll pass.
Okay. So let's see what we can do. So I'm gonna get the Thought Monitor. Play 1 blue. Cast the Monitor. Have 2 triggers. This one, drawing 2 cards. Play another land. Play a petal.
Yep.
And then attack for 9.
Yep.
So you go.
Was it 14?
Yeah, you're right. 14.
Yep.
Right. And then I think I can pass the turn.
Okay. I'll tap.
So
I'll draw. That's another land, and I think that's game for you. You just have flying attacks. So this is 10. Oh, I know. I can make some life back.
yeah, you can.
Okay. Yeah. Then I will attack with this guy.
With this guy.
Yep.
I would like to make a servo token.
Sure.
Get a trigger. Then I would like to declare blockers.
Do I kill this over? Yeah, I have lethal either way. If you don't block, I'll kill this over.
We'll kill the servo. And then I think I'm just going to block with the engineer.
Sure. Damage.
Yep. Then it doesn't die, right?
Oh, and
You have to remove.
I can remove 1 card.
Okay.
Pumping it or removing it doesn't.
Yep.
So that's 10. I have 8 life here. That's 13. So you need 3 artifacts to enter.
Could be difficult.
Well, they've got 2 on board entering, so that's not very difficult. Sure, got it.
You have no cards on hand? You have 1 card on hand.
I have 1 card in hand.
Okay. I have something in mind what to do. I would like to correct the petal and correct the expedition map.
Yep.
And then I can search for a treasure vault, which is an artifact and already triggers, and then I can sacrifice the treasure vault to do treasure tokens.
Yes,
And then I got you, right?
Yep.
Okay, so the third one.
Yep.
Okay, on to the next one, the final round
The
actually.
final round.
I won the last round.
With a Kappa Cannoneer and a Pithing Needle.
Yep.
And
Quite an intense battle.
I'll be on the play with a Glacial Floodplain and a Go.
I will play an island and a Jewel Amulet.
It's a good card.
Go ahead.
I'll draw. I'll play a land and a Mindstone.
Okay.
And that's your turn.
Then I will make a
Yep.
colored mark. Play a land. Then I would like to play an Ethereum Sculptor.
Yep.
And then I would like to play a Springleaf Drum.
That's a good card too.
Passing your turn.
I'll draw. Play land. That's something we saw last game as well.
I have a Memory Lapse.
That's how that works. Yep.
Yep.
That's fine.
Okay.
Come on.
Finally have some interaction.
Yep.
My turn?
Yep.
Okay. Drawing a card. Then I would like to attempt casting Sai.
That's okay.
That's okay. And I have a pacification array. Get a Thopter. And that's it.
I'll draw a card. Ooh, that's a good card. Play a land. I'll fetch.
Got you 19.
I'll cast in Azorius Signet,
Yes.
and then I'll cast a
Tribute Mage. Yes.
Okay. But I think I'll get a Jitter.
You get it. Okay.
Yep. And then it's your turn.
Okay. Then I will draw a card for turn. That's somewhat a land drop. Mox Ember. So this one has Summoning Sickness. I think I will attack first with the Thopter.
I'll take one.
And then I will tap the Mox Ember, tap the Thopter, and this one to cast a Fabricate.
Okay.
Okay. I think I will get a Clamp. And I will play the Clamp.
Yep.
Get another Thopter, and then I pass the turn.
Okay. I'll untap.
So I have 2 Thopters tapped
I'll draw a card.
and 1 untapped.
I think I will take this opportunity to cast a Supreme Verdict.
That's unfortunate. But it's a good opportunity. Okay.
This is one. And then I'll cast an Esper Signal.
It's a good card.
And then the Jitter.
I will counter the Jitter and you will draw a card.
Draw a card. And then it's your turn.
Okay. That's... Go ahead, that's how it can change.
Draw.
Attack. Yep. 19.
Fell last time? Land. Cast my commander.
Okay.
Your turn.
I would like to make a counter. Place a counter onto my amulet.
Yep.
Then I draw for turn. That would not be the best thing, I guess. play this. You have one card left?
Mm-hmm.
Then I will play an Antiquities War again.
Trigger.
Yeah, you draw cards.
I'll draw a card. And I will activate.
Sure. So you get a pilot.
That is a dangerous card.
Antiquities War?
Yes.
It is indeed. I have 6 artifacts on the battlefield currently.
I'll discard Forceback.
Okay, so it resolves?
Yep.
Then I will look at my top 5 cards. I think I will take the Smuggler's Copter.
Okay.
And then you can... Will I? Ooh, yeah. I do. It's okay. Go ahead.
Okay. Draw. I will play a Desert.
That's a good one.
Then I'll activate my commander.
So you get a pilot. A mighty pilot.
I think I just got a non-thin-ice.
Okay.
Then I will plus him to 5. Draw 2.
Okay.
Is that a critical okay or?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know your hand. You seem to have a lot of cards, and I would have probably thought about making Esper Sentinel full 4.
Oh, I think that's a bit greedy.
Okay.
I mean, I can crew him, which is a lot more.
Yeah, he's currently tapped, but
in the future, that's
sure. You can do that.
What does the emblem do whenever you whenever an artifact becomes tapped, draw a card. I think that's a bit better. And then I can discard a Seat of the Symbol.
Okay.
So with a white floating, I'll cast a Brainstorm.
Okay.
I've activated this twice, so is that right?
Yeah, that's correct. Once end of turn and now
Okay, yeah.
for with the ability.
That's fine. This and then this.
Okay.
Yep. Then I'll play land and play a Khan Scion Rosa.
Sure.
That'll go to 3.
Make a construct.
And I'll make a construct.
Yep.
The construct is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Big one.
7.
Good.
Then the specific model attack.
Sure. Go to 18.
Your turn.
Alright. And it takes up to 2. I think I will take the bauble.
Is that 4 or 5 that you're shuffling in your hand?
4, 5, 3. 4 lands, exactly. With no mana left, right?
Oh, mana open.
No mana open, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Anything about it? Yep. So I will play my Druid Mage.
Sure.
I just realized that Mage could also get a reality chip.
Who?
The Mage could get a reality chip.
That's true.
That's cool.
You found what you're getting?
Yeah, I get a Winter Orb.
Okay.
And I would like to cast the Winter Orb.
Yep.
I would also like to cast my Bauble.
You have a trigger for the.
Yeah, I can't play it, so you can draw. Yep. And then I cast my Bauble. And then I think it's your turn.
Okay. Untap my rocks.
One land.
Minima. So I have lethal on board.
Do you?
Yep. Untap minima. Draw for turn. Animate. That's 10. This is a 7/7.
Okay, I fucked that one up. I was too much tunnel visioning for my Antiquities activation.
Yep.
But I think there wasn't anything to go around.
I had a non-snake prototype for
for the war.
the war.
Yeah,
So-
so that's great.
Yep.
Otherwise, it would have been 7 artifacts, right? So 45 damage,
That's 40 damage. Yeah.
40 damage. Yeah,
8 artifacts.
8 even. Right.
40 damage.
You can block
some
4
of
of them. 20 would have been enough. No, you can
I
even.
block
So you're down
15.
to 3.
And I can block 25 damage because I can activate this.
Exactly. Have an opposition. Doesn't do a lot.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Fair enough. Very nice games. I think you've seen what both decks are capable of.
Yes.
Kind of
Yeah.
playing the same maybe,
Yeah.
or share a bigger card pool definitely.
So I think something that will. So this deck might have a little bit more of a difficult matchup against hard control. If Shorikai gets counted twice or something like that, then it might, because you can't really fight on that axis too much.
Yeah.
But then again, it plays Mana Tithe, Force Spike, Daze, Force, Spells, Spell Pierce, so it can cast it on 5 and have interaction for 1 spell, and it deploys its own threats that the control deck is going to have to interact with. So I think there's games can go either way. I really like this card. There's been a bit of talk about it being too strong. I think we have to wait and see how it functions. I think there's going to be a lot of hype around playing it because
Definitely.
there hasn't been a blue-white commander
Yeah.
in so long. People were playing a 2-drop bear in the command zone and a 3-drop flying bear in the command zone, trying to play blue-white.
But that deck was
before
fine.
the partner deck. I mean, it was fine,
Yeah.
but it's nothing compared to the presence of blue-white in other formats.
That's correct.
Like Modern or Highlander or something like that.
Yeah.
So.
And you certainly can't support the strategies with the partners that were played recently. You can't enter the strategies this deck can enter.
Yes.
Or use.
Yes.
So, I mean, I can understand if especially in the first round you saw that Samuel was doing a lot of stuff while I was just sitting there doing nothing. It can be very frustrating. People say that it's hard to interact with this card because it's not a creature and it blanks creature removal. That's right. But let's be honest, interacting with an artifact is much more easier than interacting with a planeswalker.
Yep.
And we already have a couple of planeswalkers in our format, in command zone. So yeah, it can be frustrating to see a control deck having card advantage plus producing bodies.
Mm-hmm.
That's for sure. But as you already explained, you have a CMC4 commander, and once it's handled once or twice, it can get problematic for you.
Yep. And I'm a fan of if this card becomes dominant or becomes played a lot, then some decks are going to start playing a Braid again.
Right.
And there's going to be some more Reclamation Sages, or even a Manglehorn or two.
Yep.
There's always answers to to everything and changing your deck a little bit to suit the meta that you're playing is totally fine in my opinion.
Absolutely. And it's not like Wizards is not providing not enough artifact and enchantment interaction, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So that shouldn't be the problem, I guess.
Recently, Outland Liberator has been very good.
Yeah.
And with that card on the battlefield, you can't cast Shorikai.
Exactly.
You're just like, okay, well, I got to handle this first.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you for watching, guys.